Okay, yogis, thanks for joining me for our third video. Some of the comments that have come back is that the volume is quite loud, and I think that's to do with speaker, the speakers in the computer, and also me trying to use my really calm yoga voice. And actually, I need to talk a little bit louder. So sorry if some of the yoga nidra and the previous yoga session was a little bit quiet. I'm going to do my best to exert my voice and allow you to be able to hear me a lot better. So fingers crossed it all works out. So today we're going to be going through a Yin Yoga Flow. So we're going to be doing about 30 to 45 minutes of intentions, yoga flow, and then Shavasana. And then we'll come to our end as usual and finish together. I hope this flow just brings some calm, some ease. We're in our third week now of isolation. It's hard. I'm feeling it myself, and I hope this bit of yoga can just give you something to take your mind away and to allow that relax and that calm. As always, I'll be using my phone to keep us in our poses for the correct amount of time. So yeah, just go with me. Get your space nice and calm, and let's rest down for our intentions. So, for our intentions, we're lying down, we're sitting up, whatever feels best for you. We're allowing the body to relax and to come into the yoga space. We're thinking of what's brought us to this space at this time, what's making us want to practice, what's making us want to be here. It's really important for that intention to be there because it allows us to stay focused when in our poses and when moving through our yoga flow. And we think of our breath, that inhale in and exhale out. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling out the nose. Inhaling in, exhaling out. And as you inhale in, 3, 2, 1. And as you exhale out, 1, 2, 3. Carry on with the breath. If you find your breaths longer, inhale in, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep up with the breath. That inhale and exhale. Our breath is such an important part of our practice, our pranayama, our yoga breath. We focus on our poses a lot, but our breath is what we should be focusing on. It's what keeps us grounded. It's what we can use in times of stress, anxiety, and worry. The breath is always with us. It can always be practiced. So keep on with that breath, yogis. You have your intention. Keep that breath flowing. Keep that breath flowing, yogis. Great work. We're going to come to the end of our intentions and we're going to make our way up to a seated position. So we're going to move into butterfly pose. I'm going to show you the pose. I'm going to talk you into it, and then we'll rest down into the pose. So for butterfly pose, you want the soles of the feet together. So the soles of the feet are together. You're then going to have the legs in either short leg butterfly, or you can take them into long leg butterfly. And although you can't see the end of my feet, the soles of the feet are together, they're just extended. So bringing the legs to where it feels best, short or long, we're then going to lean forward. And you've got a few different options here, yogis. You can come down onto the feet, you can come further again onto the floor, or you can place the hands in front of you. You can't see my hands there, but the hands are in front of you, or you can place your hands on your feet. You're folding forward, so there is a fold from that heart coming forward. You're bringing the shoulders round and you're resting down. So that pose is bringing the shoulders round and resting that head down. So finding that relax, finding that rest. And then holding the pose. And as I said, I'll be keeping the time on my phone to ensure that we're only in the pose for the correct amount of time. Keep that breath flowing, that inhale and exhale. Last few breaths, yogis. Slowly, slowly bringing the body up, taking the hands to the knees, bringing the knees up and giving them a nice squeeze in. Rolling that head forward, rocking yourself from side to side. Great work, yogis. So next we're going to take our legs out to the side, the dragonfly. So the legs go out to the side and we're going to roll the body forward. So we're going to allow that body to come forward again, really slowly bringing the body forward, and then the hands can either go on the floor in front, onto the legs, or just right at the front, whatever feels best. Using that breath. Keep that breath flowing, yogis. Last few breaths, yogis. Slowly, slowly bring the body up. Gently bring those legs up and bring them back in and give them a nice squeeze in. Let that head come forward if it needs it. Moving the body from side to side again. And then we're going to move into deer pose. So we're going to drop the knees down to the left-hand side. So knees go down to the left-hand side. We're going to take that top foot, we're going to bring it round. And then we're going to shimmy that foot in if it can. It might not. We're then going to take the left hand round to the back and the right hand onto the knee. So we're twisting the body here. So that left hand is round to the back, right hand is on the knee, and we're twisting. Now it's up to you how far you twist. You might just want to do a really simple one. You might want to come further round. Take the body to where it feels best for you. If at any point the twist feels too much, just come forward and allow the body to be forward, but the legs are still in deer pose. Move into the pose, yogis. Left hand to the back, right hand to the knee, twist. Keep using that breath. Keep focusing on that breath. Last few breaths, yogis. When you're ready, let's bring that body back round. Bringing the body round, let's take that back leg, bring it round, bring it up, and again, squeeze in. If you need to stretch those legs out, feel free to do so. Just move the body in whatever way feels right for you. And then taking a few breaths. And let's drop the knees down to the other side. So knees go down this time to the right hand side. Lift that foot up, bring that leg round, shimmy that leg. And then the left hand goes onto the knee, right hand goes round to the back, twist the body. Again, you just want to do a shorter twist, just take a slight twist there. Last few breaths, yogis. Great work. Bringing the body round slightly. We're going to come to lie on our stomach so we can take the legs out straight then. So just bringing the body round, taking the leg straight, taking the other leg straight, and lying ourselves down. So we're going to move into either seal or sphinx, whatever feels best for you. So we've got the arms in front of us. We've got those elbows underneath the shoulders. We've got the legs straight. You can take a small space in between the legs to give that lower back a bend if you want, but if you're quite happy where they are, just stay as you are. You can either stay in sphinx pose as this, or if you want to go into seal, you're going to bring the arms back slightly. You're going to turn the hands out to the side, and you're going to push that body up. So a really strong back bend there. If it feels too much on the back, bring the body back down, elbows under shoulders, and rest down there. That head can come round, or it can be looking straight ahead. Whatever feels best for you, yogis. Rest yourself down into the pose. Listen to what feels right. Just because 1 week seal feels the best pose doesn't mean it will this next week. It's listening to what your body needs in this practice, in this time. Keep on with the breath, yogis. Inhale and exhale. Last few breaths, yogis. If you're in seal, come down. If you're in sphinx, let's make a pillow with the hands. Bring the head down and rest. If the legs are slightly apart, bring them in. And then when you're ready, yogis, We're going to turn our way round, lie on our backs, and move into recline and twist. So, slowly, slowly, bringing your body round, remembering you've been working with the back, so be really gentle, bringing that body round, all the way around, and lying on the back. We're going to lie down on our backs, and we're going to bring our knees up to the chest. You're then going to drop your knees down to the left-hand side, arms are going to go out to the side. So that movement is body down, arms out to the side, drop the knees down to the left-hand side, allow the knees to come and then naturally fall, and then take that head the opposite way. Rest into the pose. Inhaling and exhaling. Keep on with the breath, yogis. Inhale and exhale. Last few breaths, yogis. Let's bring that head back to center. Knees up and into the chest and give them a nice squeeze in. Rock them back and forwards. And then when you feel ready, hands back out to the side and drop those knees down the opposite way. Once those knees come down, let that head move the opposite way to the knees. Last few breaths, yogis. When you're ready, take that head back to center. Bring those knees up and into the chest and squeeze them in. Rock yourself back and forward. And when you're ready, we'll move down into Shavasana. So taking the legs straight, taking the body straight, putting a blanket over you if you wish. Hands are down by the side of the body, palms facing upwards. There's a slight space in between the feet. Get yourself nice and warm and snug. Allow yourself to be completely rested, completely still in this space. Allow the mind to switch off. And allow the breathing to become relaxed. You're not thinking about it, you're just letting it be. Once a wise woman was travelling in the mountains and found a precious stone in a stream. The next day she met another traveller who was hungry, and the wise woman opened her bag to share her food. The hungry traveller saw the precious stone and asked the woman to give it to him. She did so without hesitation. The traveller left rejoicing in his good fortune. He knew the stone was worth enough to give him security for a lifetime. But a few days later, he came back to return the stone to the wise woman. "I've been thinking," he said. "I know how valuable this stone is, but I give it back to you with the hope that you will give me something even more precious. Give me what you have within you that enabled you to give me this stone." Sometimes it's not the wealth we have, but what's inside us that others need. Starting to bring the awareness back, wriggling the fingers and the toes, stretching the arms up above the head and pointing the toes to the opposite end of the room. Not letting any light in yet, keeping the blanket over you, keeping yourself nice and warm. Make a pillow with the hands and roll on to the side. And hold the space there for a few moments. And then when you feel ready, make your way up to a seated position. Slowly, slowly, no rush. And when we get to that seated position, the hands can be on the knees or in prayer position. And we'll take our last few breaths of our practice together. So that first breath is thinking of someone who may need it. Someone you may want to give your energy, your focus, your love to. And we're going to send that through the form of a breath. So with that person in mind, it may be someone who's just popped in. It may be someone who you didn't expect. It may be someone you don't even really know, but they've come to you. With that person in mind, we're going to inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. And exhale it out. This next breath is for you, yogis. It's to keep yourself grounded and rooted throughout this very, very crazy time. It's to keep you doing and focused until the next time you're doing something that feels good for you. So with yourself in mind, 3, 2, 1. And exhale. Hands into prayer position. Let's rub them together. Let's build that energy and heat. Feel the hands nice and warm. And when they feel warm enough, let's take them across the eyes. Bringing the hands down. Blinking in the rest of the day. Hands back into prayer position. Namaste. And thank you for your practice, yogis. Thank you, everyone. I hope the volume worked a lot better. Sorry there was not music again. I think I might get it wrong if I started putting music over the top for some licensing. So I will be just sending out some recommendations as I have done previously, but I'll keep on doing that so you can have some music playing in the background if that feels good for you. I hope you've all enjoyed the practice and I'll be sharing again next week. Take care. Stay safe. Bye.